Well, hello there, fellow YouTubers. This is a really fast tutorial for the Benjamin Trail NP trigger mod. I found it pretty simple. You don't have to buy anything. You just got to remove some things from the trigger. First is first. You got to take the pin out. Where is it? Oops, on the other side, I'm sorry. That pin right there. You gotta remove this little C-ring out of there, pop it out. You can use pliers. I used 2 Allen wrenches of the same size. Push that through. Then, when you do that, this piece right here, which is pretty much, it just locks, it stops it from keep going. That can come out too. It just falls out. In the center of all this, you will see this piece right here. It's just very small. It also goes to, oh, I lost it, the spring. Now, this spring adds tension to the trigger as you pull it. What it also does is it resets the trigger after the initial pull. So, you could just completely take that out. You're not going to need that. Then, you'll notice this is in there. This piece sits in the back, in there, pops in, and then along with that piece is a screw. Now with that screw, I've noticed, is the same size. This is for your trigger adjustment. They say if you put it in clockwise, it's for less pull, but it's the same size as the actual trigger. Or not the trigger, but the, whatever the hell you want to call this. They're the exact same size. There's maybe less than a centimeter. There's a fraction of an inch of the difference between these. So you could either get a different one or just remove it because it's pretty much pointless. Or if you want, you can shave down the top half, but I don't recommend that. And once you remove that spring, the trigger pull is actually very, very more friendly. It's not match grade because there is a secondary spring in there, but I do not recommend taking out that spring because let's say you drop the gun or it bumps into you, there's nothing holding that trigger back anymore. It's just going to be all over the place. If you want, you could also do that. That's just for extra security. We all know why. The way I just found out how the safety actually worked, I thought it was a locking mechanism, but all it does is slam over the trigger and prevents it from being closed. It's my first time ever taking apart a pellet rifle or any type of gun at all, so it's all new to me. I'm pretty sure you guys know about this already, but I thought it would be nice to at least show you. Now to get this piece, this is pretty much the pivot point for the trigger. It's a little bit of a struggle to get that piece in. The other one, which is the center, wasn't that bad. This piece right here, that wasn't bad. It slides right in. There's no pins or anything holding it down. Trigger, you just gotta wobble it a bit. And while you're at it, you can grease up everything and have a look at your gun. Then once all that's said and done, put everything back together, throw it back on the stock. Make sure you tighten the stock completely down. And then you're all finished. Hope that helps.